am James Aaron Parmelee. I'm an English teacher in Thailand and the owner and director of various language academies here, as well as the producer of a world-renowned TEFL course where we have produced more than 2,700 foreign English teachers for Thailand and across the world. For everyone's benefit, but especially for anyone who has ever dreamed of coming to Thailand and teaching English, at this time I would like to introduce my book, Bangkok Affections, also published as Father, I Have Sinned. The only novel, to the best of my knowledge, ever written about an English teacher in Thailand. Here's the plot. Everybody loves a single man or woman who takes on a vicious, well-organized, unscrupulous force that goes all the way across the world and, in the end, prevails. This is exactly what the American English teacher in my novel does, with the help of his friends, Interpol, a Catholic sister, a brave Catholic priest, erring Prime Minister, and a dedicated police chief. Along the way, the story is a lot of fun, because it's a lot of fun to teach English in Thailand. And Thailand is a fun place to live. But now, enough talk from me. I'm now going to read to you a short passage from what occurs in a massive sting of local and international pedophiles that our teacher has arranged in a Bangkok Coliseum. I hope you enjoy it. No sooner had those officers finished arranging themselves than white-haired and wily Thai Prime Minister Pradit Sangdet entered the Coliseum with his own microphone and accompanied by reporters and camera persons from local newspapers, including the Bangkok Post, Nation Multimedia, Thai-Rat and Daily News, but most impressively the international news networks BBC, CNN, and Reuters now addressed the syndicate criminals directly. Listen up. I order the following persons to appear before me immediately. Labor Undersecretary Renat. Royal Thai Immigration Authority Colonel Bongjut. Police Colonel Manit. Deputy Interior Minister Retired Vice Admiral Thonchai. Deputy Prime Minister Amnat. Police Lieutenant General Manupon. Ministry of the Interior Spokesperson Asawan Chit. And Royal Thai Immigration Authority Colonel Inchanon. Be here before us now, and be here all. Reluctantly, and neither walking slowly nor running, this select group of persons assembled themselves as a group in front of the Prime Minister as ordered, but were squabbling and protesting noisily. By order of the Royal Thai government, I command complete silence from you, and I command it now. Loudly and authoritatively bellowed a stern and ferocious General Sittigon, glaring at the group at close range and almost eye to eye. Today, resumed Prime Minister Pradit, today marks the total and final end of probably the most vicious international pedophile and child trafficking operation the world has ever known. Your own, ladies and gentlemen, though you will soon have little reason to be proud of that. He paused thoughtfully. As a Thai, I can almost look into the thoughts of some of you right now and hear, well, I can make bail. I have immunity from prosecution because Parliament is in session. This case will take forever before it comes up in court. I have money, influence, so I will beat the charges, and after a few months or years, everyone will forget all about what has happened here today. But that is not the case this time, citizens. I say to you, not this time. Not this time, felons, and for the edification of anyone who may not be aware of it, I closed the current session of Parliament yesterday evening, so anyone who thinks he or she has immunity from prosecution by being an MP is badly misinformed. The whole world is also watching you right now, so you may be sure that the overwhelming body of evidence against you and the cooperation of all prosecuting attorneys which we have procured, your trials will indeed not take forever to come to court. And I dare say no Thai judge will even so much as consider granting bail to you in any imaginable amount. Finally, let me further assure you that none of you, regardless of money, influence, or power, are going to be transferred to a so-called inactive post, which is the traditional Thai way of getting bad persons out from underfoot without prosecuting them. Indeed, as General Sittigan here will be happy to inform you, your only inactive post henceforth will be a prison cell as filthy as your rotten souls. Nor should you expect that you can buy special favors there through the use of your money, because every single baht you have in the bank has already been frozen, or soon will be, at the discretion of the courts. General Sittigan, if you will, please handcuff and move this lot of garbage to our left to await further action. The parents and children all stood and cheered rapturously at this, and also cheered loudly and hurled insults at each government official as he or she was handcuffed and shoved into a single group together just beneath the parents' seating area. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started, continued the Prime Minister. Allow me to summon the chief pedophile of all time to stand before me, the so-called Catholic priest, Father Bernardo Luis Alvarez. Father Bernardo approached as ordered, though very grimly, and with hands shaking. Shame on you, false priests, for all of these vicious acts conducted in the sacred names of God and your Lord Jesus Christ. As you have said in your own words, and I paraphrase, may God have mercy on your worthless soul, because you are under arrest. God is love, Mr. Prime Minister, Bernardo protested, and I have devoted my whole life to doing His will. Following which remark, the audience began snickering and jeering more loudly than ever as Prime Minister Pradip, holding his nose meaningfully, motioned for him to be handcuffed and taken aside. I hope you've enjoyed the brief reading passage that I shared with you. And I would now like to tell you where you can acquire my book. Bangkok Affections is available in Thailand at the Asia bookstores, and is also available for download at bangkokbooks.com and at my author website, james-parmelee.com. At my website, you also can download the book in the Father I Have Sinned version if you wish to. We hope that you enjoy your reading experience. Thank you very much.